Hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Violet. Last time we did classes, so shit. And today we're gonna continue on with some more classes. I would like to take the Battle Studies number 4. I would like to see Hottie again, Miss Dendra. Hey, I forgot her name, but whatever. Alright, Miss Hottie, what do you want to teach us today? Z-moves, Mega Evolution, Dynamaxing, and Gigantamaxing? Nah, that doesn't exist in this game, apparently. Another day, another round of Battle Study. Osu! Let's get right to it. You gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume the regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send out your Pokemon? Yes, I have. If you do, your Pokemon run off in the direction you're facing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Auto, yeah, we got this. That was Shadow. Foy. Yeah. And if a Pokemon loses the auto battle, it'll come back. Okay. Say the one thing that I want to know. Whoops! Did I just did the whole class as a one-sided lecture? Does anyone have questions so far? Can I catch wild Pokemon? No questions here. Great, you're on. Yeah, no, I don't have questions. That's okay. So Pokemon don't learn new moves when auto battling, but I don't think they evolve either. Then retreat. Okay. At least that's what I've heard. In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. You can auto battle with a Pokemon you just caught. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice. Silver. Done. Man, I can't believe I have recorded 50 parts in like a couple of days. This game I think came out last week. Let me see here. When did this game come out? Last Friday. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. I've been playing this game for 6 days, and I already have so much done. Oh my god, this is part like 51. Yes. I wouldn't want to see more of Miss Dendra. I thought Dendra would be like an Elite 4 member, but I guess she's just a teacher. I think a lot of people will miss this stuff because they will not go back to this stuff. Understandably so, but whatever. Number last class. Oh, no, it's talking about the TM machines. Sure hope it's pop quiz time. To create TMs you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Anyone remember what it is? HP. I need health to do that. League points. It's like, you're already a TM machine pro. Yes, I am. Don't worry. Alright. Don't worry, Pokemon. I watch the trailers. Yeah, I love this game, but I also don't. It's weird. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking or so. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that. Okay, I got it. Sure. Of course I don't. You can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. By the way, if you do this shit earlier, will Nimona have like a Palmy? Oh my god. Maybe one day we'll have those hands-on practice, me lady. I would like to get my hands on her. Alrighty then. That's done. Now we go for the Elite 4 classes. Art. Yes, we masked Mr. Hassel. He's pretty much been a hassle to me. Nah. Alright, Elite 4 member, what you got to teach? I wonder when you can actually do everything. Like the exams. I think I'm ready for the exams. Ah, crap. Greetings, I am Hassel. I'll be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Now let me be candid for one moment. I imagine many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So is my class a waste of time for you then? I think not, at least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you, what is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? The shape, the eye... I think it's the eye of the beholder. Interesting, thank you, Shadow. Oh, I don't mean to suggest that there's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take time to think about it. That is... Alright, Nimona. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarafa. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your lives will be more vivid, more impactful, if you just take a moment to stop and think. I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties in this world, it will help you pull through the days where your studies have you exhausted, or when work has dampened your spirits. Oh, do pardon me for waxing philosophical. You don't need to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color to your lives. That's all for today. Next time we'll try a more hands-on approach. Alright, next. You gotta take 5. Yes. Now she has a Psyduck next to her. It was Gengar before. Oh, now it's Penny. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. In our previous class we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little boring for you. So today I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Uh-oh. And I'm going to introduce our special guest. Alright, if this doesn't fucking confirm it, then I don't know what will. This guy is an Elite 4 Dragon type user. This is Professor Gibble. It's terrible frame rate, my god. The assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to terrestrialize for us. Ah, white screen of death. I thought you had to be in a... Ha! It's a grass type Gibble. As some of you may already know, a Pokemon can terrestrialize if you use a Terra Orb. Normally, Professor Gibble would be of the Dragon type, but by terrestrializing it succeeded in changing its type. So class, what types do these lovely glistening flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? Excellent, Shadow, full marks for you. These beautiful flowers blooming above Professor Gibble's head show that it has now become a grass type. Go, Ceruledge. Shape of the Terra jewel above a Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, wow. If an opponent's Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, Observe a Pokemon's Terra Jewel. Oh, that's what it's called. Closely to see which type it has become. So that thing is called a Terra Jewel, huh? I didn't know that actually. And choose effective moves accordingly. It is my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all achieve beautiful victories against him. The terrestrial phenomenon is indeed a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That is it for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. When will the anime be announced for Gen 9? That's what I'm wondering. We have 3 more episodes to go for that stupid anime. Alright, time for the final one before we take the midterm exam. Yes. I wonder who gives home ec. Nurse Joy. Nah. Probably a new character. I don't know. I think we've seen all the teachers, I guess. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. I've been told that my previous lecture about the terrestrial phenomenon was very well received. Thank you all for your kind words. In fact, Miss Dendra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. Well, knowing her, she loves battle, so yeah. Not as much as Arvin! So I've decided that today we'll take another look at how Pokemon can terrestrialize. And of course, here is Professor Gibble to help us. Now then, Professor Gibble, would you, if you'd be so kind as to terrestrialize for us? Ice type. Now, what do we have here? Last class we saw grass type terrestrializing. But this time we have something of a different shape. Observe a Terra Jewel resembling a snowflake. Its dendritic shape, okay, is stunning to behold. It's a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what Terra type is it? Ice. Excellent, Shadow, full marks for you. The reason here there's a snowflake shining above Professor Gibble's head is simple. It is now an ice type. I kind of get confused between the psychic and fairy types, so yeah. A heart, I guess, is fairy. And because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. But keep in mind, they usually would deal quadruple damage to Gibble. Gibble would die on the spot. Now, here's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. I used to be a hexagoner back in my day. Fall Guys reference. Just the thing is, I did so much Fall Guys. Part of me wants to go back, and part of me is like, don't! That time of your life is done. Think of it, snowflakes fall from the sky, taking similar shapes without anyone saying they must. I had so much fun in that game, by the way. Do you not feel the great mystery of nature, the beautiful enigma we live in? This is a bit of a tangent, but Mr. Jacques' glasses are also hexagonal, aren't they? I almost forgot to mention that you can change the Pokemon's Terra type at the Treasure Eatery located in Medali. Ah, so this is where you're supposed to learn that. Though I must say, the cook there is a little prickly. You'll need to get on her good side if you want her help. I think you either need to beat the gym leader or get 6 badges, because I did both of those. And they were at the same time. Now, come prepared next class, because it is time for your midterm examination. These are the 2 classes that I actually give a fuck about. The history class and the art class. And technically also the battle class, but that's only because of her. Name's already gone, by the way. What's the other class then? The only thing I can think of is this is gonna be about picnic, because we haven't had a class about that. I do hope you're all ready, because it is time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin. What is the name of the gemstone? It's a Terra Jewel. When the answer to question 1 is the shape of flowers, it is a grass type. What shapes are snowflake classified as? Hexagon. Where is the eatery that allows you a medallion? What makes something beautiful? There is no correct answer. That's the true one. Yeah, time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I mean, he said that himself. I would rather not have students worry about the passing or failure in my art class. But tests are tests after all. Anyway, good work everyone. You can check your results at the front desk. I like this music. People will say that Pokemon doesn't give a fuck about that Pokemon doesn't give a fuck about the games, but I feel like the developers do. I can feel a lot of love and care being poured into this game, but it isn't finished, so that's where the Pokemon Company kind of sucks. But Gamefreak does care. They're just being rushed by Pokemon Company. So if you want to direct your hate, direct it towards the Pokemon Company, not Gamefreak. I'm pleased to say that everybody did very well in the midterm exams. As a reward for all of your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Now then, Brassy, please come in. Who? Oh, this is the grass type gym leader. I recognize the whip. I beat you. You were my 3rd badge, if I remember correctly. I'm Brassy. I'm an artist and I focus exclusively on grass type Pokemon for my work. Brassy's here mainly creates 3-dimensional pieces, such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Rendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. Many of you who've challenged the Artisan Gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Sorry, I'm a bit, I don't know why I have to yawn. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. Me, for example. I do hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Haas's class. Oh, Haas is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. Wow! But he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. Why can't I meet someone like that? Everyone that I meet usually gives up on me. It's precisely thanks to Haas that I was able to establish my current art style. Ah, dear Brassy. I have nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. Of course. Let's see, why don't we discuss what Haas mentioned, surrendering Sunflora. Can anyone here tell what my mood was when I crafted its detached expression? Sad? Fuck! No, completely and utterly wrong. When I made the sculpture, I had surrendered all hope. I was praying to give up everything. I had resolved to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly it, Haas. When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me to desperation. Or depression, I don't know. Either or works. I began worrying only about what I would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all of my pieces during this time had no depth. They were all shallow trash, like my videos. It was then that I met Haas. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details. But in the end, I was able to leave all that behind. And that is also when I crafted the Sunflora. Remarkable, even I did not know the full story until now. So what was it? Was it happy? Was it anger? I thought sad. This kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are close to you. Now, I don't doubt that you adolescents will often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires, so long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all from me. I must admit I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Has. And farewell to your pupils as well. Close your mouth. Oh, Brass, can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. I start to cry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.